guys, Pink Vixen here. So I've been asked to do some makeup tutorials, and so I thought, why not give it a go? So yes, we're going to watch to see how I did this look today, and let me know what you think. Let's get started. Okay, so looking fresh as usual, we're going to use the Jeffree Star Morphe brushes today. And eventually I get that out. Look at that red mark on my face. Oh my god. Anywho, we are also going to be using the Morphe M158 and the Morphe Color Latte Brown Cream Eyebrow stuff. Yeah, I'm not great at this, but let's continue anyway. So first I started going, yeah, okay, I got this, but I obviously don't have it at all. So I usually lift my eyebrows up so I know where that point is. And I try not to poke myself in the eyeball, but you know, things happen. I then go on the outsides, on the top and the bottom layer, and then get them up to that point, connect, and then drag it down. Eventually. And there we go. Oh! And we do the same to the other side. Now remember, people, that they are sisters, they are not twins, because I can never get it right and I have to repeat that in my head every single time because it torments the crap out of me. This is not your ordinary makeup tutorial. I'm sorry. If you would like to see a professional, please go search someone else. So after your eyebrow dance, we're going to continue by blending that through with the backhand of the brush. And if you are like me, and of course you always have some spots there because you're going baldy, you then just add a little bit more colour and slowly continue to blend as much as you can. Okay, now here I grabbed the Revlon Colour Stay Full Coverage Concealer, which I actually use the brightest, lightest colour that they have. I then place it on my eyelids as a base to help bring out the colour more, and to me it just feels like it sticks and lasts a lot longer by using some base, and eventually I will get proper base, but at the moment, or primer, this is just what I use. So I get a sponge. Usually I use like a really little one, but I didn't clean them. So we're going to go for this big one. We're going to blend it through, squishing it in there as much as we can, and blending it all around and out. Okay, now it's time for the palette. Yes, of course, it's going to be the Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, because guys, you really need to try his products if you haven't, because the pigmentation on it is just amazing. You hardly have to work to get the colour you need. Just remember, work lightly if you want to have more of a light effect. We're going to go in now with a base colour, and we are going to go in with the Tanacon. Do not score me for these names because I'm illiterate. Come on. We're going to grab a random brush, and we are going to lightly pat that all over our lid and just above, as well as the crease, just to get the base down, which also helps with the blending and that as well. And by using a lighter colour as a base, you kind of have an idea of where you're wanting your eyeshadow without it going way too far after you get to a darker colour. So always start with a lighter colour, then you have more of an idea of where you want this look to go. I do suggest make sure you tap your brushes for any fallout, just so you know. If you're a person that does their foundation in that first, you really don't want it to be falling on towards your foundation. And if it does, make sure you just get a light brush and just quickly give it a quick brush off. So the second shade that we are going to do is going to be the Diet Root Beer. So I'm kind of going for a natural look as possible with this. And again, I just went in with the same brush at the moment, just to do a quick light cover first. So I, like I said, have an idea on where I'm wanting this colour to actually go, because I mean, you know, it's easier to blend out a lighter colour than it is to shove a heap of dark on and depth straight away, because it's a nightmare to work with. I now then grab a more tighter brush and use the exact same colour, so we're still using the Diet Root Beer, but what I'm doing now is I'm slowly patting it on and packing it to get the darker effect. And for those with hooded eyes, please, if you have any tips, let me know, because it's killing me with these freaking hoods. But what are you going to do? You're going to work with what you got. So again, you just go back over with that same light brush that you started off with, just to blend it out a bit more along the edges, just so it's not like a really harsh line. And now we are going to go in with a shimmer, and we're going to go in with the Just a Theory. Again, these are the three colours right next to each other, so it makes it a lot easier as well. I am just going to be really lazy and use my finger here, and I'm just going to pat it in the centre of my eyelids. So again, we're going to go back in with the light colour that we started off with at the beginning, and I'm actually going to use that into the corners of our eyes, in the centre corners of our eyes. Now, some people use some highlighter and things like that, which I usually do, but like I said, today I'm kind of going for a neutrally look. Of course, I can't help but have a little bit of sparkle in there, but I always like to have something light within the centre of the eyes. So this one did pretty good. So again, like I said, just do it nice and lightly. It gives you a good effect. Now I'm going to go in with the liner. Now this liner is new to me. I do not have great experiences with liquid eyeliner as for my hoods, because it always ends up creasing up. So far I can tell you that this one actually doesn't decide to stamp up on my upper eyelid, thank God. Yeah, this is the Maybelline New York Master Precious All Day black liner. And it's not till the end. I've just noticed that I put the liners apparently somehow on my cheek. But we'll just roll with it, because I'm really focusing right now. I actually find that I'm doing pretty good at the moment, considering that I usually stab myself in the eye multiple times. Do not ask me why, but it is a gift. Anyway, in my case, I sometimes have to stretch my eyelids to be able to get what I need done, because I have many wrinkles within my eyelid. So it is actually quite hard for me to get a straight line for my eyeliner. But, you know, that's not going to stop me. So long as I have an eyelid and I'm going to use makeup, I will definitely have eyeliner. And then I just go back with the same brush that I used before for the light, very first shade that we use. And I just quickly put a little bit on the bottom of my eyes. And again, like I said with fallout, I just use a quick light brush. And this is the point where I realize, how did I do that? And I still can tell you right now, I do not know how that happened. But anyway, the joys. And now I skipped a step. I'm going back with the Revlon concealer again, and this is the part where I start doing some concealing. Now, technically, I usually do my mascara first because I don't like stretching my face. But like I said, I skipped it, so I'll do it after I've actually done a bit of the concealer. Now, another tip for the olders, you know, the older you get, the more you need moisture within your eyes. Try not to overwork too much product under your eye, and try and use as little as possible. Because the build-up in that is just, it's not your friend. You want to keep it, if you can, try and do some moisturizer and things before you even start doing makeup, within at least like half an hour to an hour beforehand. That will help you greatly. I just poked myself in the eye, but I am not going to tell you that. Oh wait, no, I just did. Anyway, I have problems with melasma and things like that, so sometimes I will have more marks on my head than other times. I really need to re-dye that hair because that drives me mad, but I'm trying not to kill my hair at the same time, so I kind of have to put up with that. Now this is the point where I realize, like, oh crap, I was supposed to put the mascara on first. So again, do this first. I don't always put mascara on my bottom lid because one, I'm always in a rush and this takes long enough for me, and two, I don't fully, especially in a neutral look, I don't really like having the mascara on the bottom lines anyway, and I don't really have a lot. And of course, I'm a mess again. I cannot just do this in a clean sweep. Of course not, because it wouldn't be me otherwise. And of course, I've already ruined my makeup on my face. But it's okay, we can wipe that away. Like I said, we only started at the base, it's fine. Don't freak out at this stage, it's fine. Now we're going to go in with the foundation. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Makeup Foundation in the color Nude. Use your hand as a palette because it's just the easiest thing to go to. You can always wash it off. Lightly start putting the foundation on. Do not over put the foundation on, guys, because you need that skin to breathe. Okay, depending on the marks and things like that, always start light. You can always add more. That is my main rule when it comes to makeup. And do not forget them damn ears. I can't tell you enough when I see people walking around with a full face of makeup and then their ears are just not matching and they're just out there. It's, yeah, do the ears, guys, do the ears. And now we're going to work it around, and like I said, you can always put more on as you go. Don't just pack it on. It's better for your skin to breathe. That you also need to do that neck, people, just like the ears. It's going to, you want it all to blend through to make it look as natural as possible. By not doing your ears and your neck, it just automatically looks like that you've painted your face. You must do your neck. I like to go down just under, like, depending on what I'm wearing, I will go just under the line of the collar, and I also go around the back as a quick wipe over as well, just so it kind of, you know, you can't tell I painted my face. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the contouring. I just use a bronzer. I'm using a Revlon Bronzer Tan. I also go in with my Morphe M439 brush because it is just amazing for blending. So I dip that in. Again, like I said, start off a bit light and then see how it goes. You can always add more. If you're going to add more, start from up near the ear and work your way down around your, just under your cheeks, then work your way up a little bit and around. Do it on both sides, and then just blend it up and around your forehead as well. Especially if you've got a big forehead like mine, you kind of want to put a little bit of something there. There we go. Better. Now I'm going to show you a trick as well, girls. Pay attention. The jawline. If you get yourself a bronzer or whatever you're contouring with, don't have it too dark though. Just enough to make like a shadow line under your jaw. Go right around both sides to get that color, and blend it down your neck a bit as well, just so it doesn't look as fake as heck. Just going to blend that down, and then you're going to end up getting a little bit more, and just in this triangle section you're going to add a little bit darker, and like I said, a little bit darker. You're just creating a shadow with on your neck. This hides your, you know, extra chin and whatnot, and it just chisels out your face a lot better too. So I highly recommend doing this step. Now I'm going in with the Morphe brush M173. It's just amazing as well. And I use the same bronzer, and I'm just going over my nose. Now I have to put one a little bit darker on one side than the other because my nose is slightly crooked as I broke it when I was a child. So that is also my trick too with crooked noses, to darken one side more. Always think of it as a good shadow. I then go back over with the, excuse the disgusting mirror that I have at the moment. I go back over with my foundation again, just on like the bottom part of the jaw, just to define a bit more of that concealer. I then pat it through, turn it around, and I'm actually blending again between the concealer and the bronzer, blending it sort of together. So like I said, so you're not having like a harsh line, it's just wanting everything to blend through your skin. Again, if you want that harsh line, don't blend through, just put the foundation underneath and you're good. But like I said, I like to have everything blended. I then go for one more quick go with the concealer. This I also use as like a highlighter, as it is the lightest color. I just go back over again, like if I've still got a bit more dark circles or something like that. And like I said, try to use as less as possible around the eyes, and then just bring it up and around, same as your nose and everywhere as well. And again, I do the same thing with my nose as well on the contouring. I also blend it around as well, so it's not so harsh and yeah, not so noticeable that I've just packed a heap of makeup on one side of my nose. Okay, so I am going in with the lipstick. I'm using the Jeffree Star's Cosmetic Queen Biatch. And I'm going in with the shade Scorpio. It is a beautiful purpley brown matte colour. These little minis are just amazing. Again, guys, you need to try out his array of products. They are just beautiful. And again, if you're not really fond of mattes, as it took me a long time, and here's my child again coming in. I swear she heard me open the makeup box. You can always get the gloss and put over the top to help you with that matte feeling that you know, it took me a long time to get used to as well. And it just gives it an extra shine. But today we're just going with the matte look. And my child is checking herself out again in the mirror. I wonder who she's taking after. Now this is the product I just found not too long ago. It is the Set and Refresh Mist from Morphe and Jeffree Star combination. It smells amazing. Give it a good spray all over your body. It's going to help set it, but mainly, like I said, for mature skin, you want the moisture. This is amazing. It will keep your foundation and everything just on fleek. It's really good. If you feel like it's starting to dry out in your skin, spray it again. It will just keep it perfect all day. So there you go, guys. This is a finished look. This is me trying to work out what is a good angle for me right now, because I wasn't actually ready for this tutorial. But thank you guys for giving me the chance to have a go, and good luck having a go yourselves. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you'd like me to try another look. I'm actually getting the new Jeffree Star products coming through, so we'll try that next. Bye!